Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
All of today's guests, including Curt Malawsky, standing by, head coach GM of the Vancouver Warriors. Big game tonight in Buffalo, brought to you by our friends at the Bayside Oceanfront Resort. Again, it is the Vancouver Warriors National Lacrosse League semifinal tonight in Buffalo against the Buffalo Bandits. Game 2 Sunday at Rogers Arena. Game 3, if necessary, Saturday, May 10th in Buffalo. But Curt doesn't want to talk about Games 2. Games 3. He's sure to talk about Game 1 tonight in Buffalo, live from upstate New York. A regular on this show these days. Curt Malawsky, how you doing, sir?
Good, guys. Thanks for having me on again. I'm getting used to it and liking it.
How much fun are you having right now with all this winning going on? 7 straight wins.
It's been good. It's been good for our fans. It's been good for the organization, good for the province. And, we just got to keep it going.
Hey, Curt, 7 straight wins, and we hear so much about Christian Del Bianco and Keegan Ball, but what other players are stepping up for you right now?
I think Owen Grant's been really strong. He's getting the ball up and down the floor. I thought Jeff Cornwell's had a phenomenal second half of the season. He's finally healthy and he's getting up and down the floor well, and he's moving his feet and being physical. And I think up front, he's one of our older guys. It's Kevin Crowley. He's been playing really well and creating a lot of space for Keegan Ball. He had a couple goals last game in the playoff game. So, those are a couple guys I consider all day and talk about everyone, but those would be a couple jump out at me.
Hey, Curt, it doesn't matter what sport, defense wins championships against Rochester. 6 block shots, 8 turnovers, 3 for 3 on the PK. That's got to continue in your eyes, Curt?
Yeah, you got to win the special team games, no question, and that's a big part of it. And yeah, we're built from the goaltender out, and that's something that we pride ourselves on. So that translates right through the team, and the fact that if you get big stops at the back end and they're one and done possessions, and your offense gets those clocks that we talked about grinding down, and it takes a little bit of pressure off them, and the fact that they don't squeeze their sticks. So built from the back end out, but it translates through the whole team.
You guys got the great goalie, but so does Buffalo. Matt Vink, this guy's leading all goalies in the playoffs in save percentage. How tough is it going to be to score on this guy?
Yeah, it's not easy. You know what? They jam it in, and they have a lot of shot blockers. They actually a lot of guys are just standing in front of the net in the crease, and you got to shoot through five or six guys, and it's tough. But you know what? I watched San Diego last week. They played on the outside. They didn't get to the middle. Hopefully, we can get some schemes to get our guys to the middle of the floor. Vave, only let in 4 last game, but I like to think that it's tough to do again, and we're going to test them early and often. We'll make them work for it for sure.
You sound pretty pumped up right now. I know you're busy, Curt, and all that, but my nephew, Doug Taylor, friend of yours, just texted me moments ago. He needs some tickets for Sunday. So forget about the game tonight. If you can focus on that in the next hour, Curt, we'd really appreciate it. Thanks for this, buddy.
Tell Doug he's got him. Text me.
All right. Okay. Thanks, Curt.